Is he going? Is he not? Fire Gary Gensler. Well, this is trending on Twitter. What is the latest? We have sources apparently confirming this to be true, confirming that Gary Gensler is indeed about to hand his notice in, but we can't confirm those. But we're going to break down exactly what we have, what's going to happen to the market, and why this could be incredibly important to cryptocurrency. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. We bring you the latest breaking news in cryptocurrency, as well as some fantastic coins to buy. But with that being said, let's get into it. So hashtag fire Gary Gensler, currently trending on Twitter, and well, it's kind of blowing up. But is there truly some news to this? Well, there is a couple of articles. I want to cast your mind back a little bit, because we haven't really had a big resignation out of the SEC for a long time. In fact, the last one, April 2021, where we saw one of Gary Gensler's big contract decision making, bringing Alex O, who last week became the first woman of color to lead the US Securities Watchdog Enforcement Division, but then absolutely resigned 5 days later. So that was the first real big hit of a resignation we've had due to a conflict of interest. We haven't really seen any big power players come out of the SEC. It's been very, very stagnant. We all know from when Gary Gensler was in the House of Representatives that ultimately the argument was that it's a very stale environment, that there's not conducive with supporting American investing, and that ultimately it is all about what narrative Gary Gensler wants to push. Now, the market is kind of confused right now. We'll break this down in just a second, but what do we have? Well, this comes from cryptoalert.com, and it says the SEC sources confirm Gary Gensler resignation. Now, I cannot confirm. I can't find anything that absolutely is what we would deem as a reputable news outlet, i.e. something like CNBC, Fox News, whoever it is, because this is bigger than just crypto. You've got to understand that. It's bigger than crypto. If Gary Gensler does come out of it, we know that they regulate things like ExxonMobil, huge oil companies, as well as obviously the cryptocurrency market. But it says, in a stunning revelation, an anonymous official from the Securities and Exchange Commission has reportedly disclosed that Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC, has submitted his resignation following an internal investigation. The bombshell news has sent shockwaves through the financial industry, raising concerns about the integrity of the regulatory body and the implications of investor confidence. The reality here is, if Gary Gensler was to hand his notice in on the fact of internal investigations, now the rumor I saw was a $2.5 million short squeeze on the markets, then this would be absolutely insane. It would completely destroy confidence in the SEC. They would have to be completely reformed. There'd be a question mark over, Joe Biden and what he was doing. It would be absolutely insane outside of the cryptocurrency market if this was to be true. Now, what it does go on to say is that the anonymous SEC official who spoke on the condition of anonymity due to the sensitive nature of this matter stated Gary Gensler has resigned from his position as chairman of the SEC following an internal investigation into alleged misconduct. The details of the investigation are confidential, but the decision to step down underscores the seriousness of the findings. Now, again, we don't have this reputable source. What we do know, though, is that he has been very quiet. Now, I'm not saying that this is because he's jack the job in, but he has been quiet. Given the noise that was created, given the Binance suing, given the Coinbase suing now, given, interestingly, the BlackRock and ETFs from Fidelity in the markets is very, very interesting and could be interesting timing at all. It says, news of Gensler's departure spreads. The SEC now faces the daunting task of restoring faith in its operation and finding suitable replacement to lead the regulatory body. The next chairman will inherit a challenging environment requiring a delicate balance between regulatory enforcement, investor protection, and fostering innovation. Now, it doesn't go on to say anything in particular about who that is, but we've got to take this all with a pinch of salt. And there is a disclaimer at the bottom of the article that does state that it's based on anonymous reports and should be treated as speculation until we can officially confirm it, but we'll see how that plays out. Now, like I said, the markets are pretty confused. We've had XRP was running a little bit earlier, 2.64% up on the day. Solana having a nice run today as well. Bitcoin just a little bit confused, wicked up all the way to 30,700. Now, I did call this both on my live stream and in my video yesterday that this 30,781 is an incredibly strong support. We need to break this. If we break this, we're definitely going to retest that 31,000. It's critical to absolutely see where we get to above that line. This kind of pillar here is going to be really critical. RSI is trending nicely in the middle. We're looking for some bounce off the 7 and the 20-day EMA. So it actually looks okay. The news of Gary Gensler, if were to be true, then you can strap in, because we'd expect a pretty big spike up all the way in this market. But look, time will only tell with Gary Gensler whether he is truly going to be resigning and who would take over. And that's the important bit here. Sometimes It's better the devil you know in some cases. However, if we got someone pro-crypto, well, it could just put America back on the map in cryptocurrency. Let me know what you think. Do you think Gary Gensler has handed his resignation? Do you think it's all rumors or something else? As ever, thank you so much for all your support. Hashtag fire Gary Gensler. It's certainly on everyone's mind right now. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out and have a good day. See you soon. Bye-bye.